everyone! And today, we're back for another Loomian Legacy PvP video, and in this video, we're going to be showcasing a rain team. And when I mean a rain team, I am showcasing Rain Summon Bezeldew. This is the first time I've ever used a Rain Summon Bezeldew, so let's see how it's going to do. We're using a very clever set to make its range defense as high as it possibly can, and I have the Drop of Youth item to increase its range defense by even more. I have Hydro Blast to hit hard and Feral Blast to hit hard. I was thinking about running Pester, but I want to hit decently hard, and I want to 2-hit KO Lashent. I also have Soft Water to heal my HP, and I have Dissipate to pivot out into one of my ranged sweepers. 200 in the melee defense, 200 in the range defense, 92 in the HP, and 8 into the energy. Now, the teammates I have is I have Levatros with Expert Onslaught, Lunge, and Primal Slash. And I got our Pygo with Hydro Blast, Zip Zap, Frost Beam, and Dark Surge, which this variant actually has the specialty goggles, meaning I can pivot in and out with our Pygo, adding this rain team a little bit more flexibility. And I have Wiki Wiki to keep the chain alive with Herbal Remedy, Poison, Dodge, and Mudslide to get rid of hazards, because currently it's the only Loomian on my team that can get rid of hazards. So, yeah, Icicle Traps is not very ideal for this team. I have Muriel because Muriel hits very hard, and I have Feral Blast to hit Lashent, and I have Baneki who also has Feral Blast to hit Lashent. As you can see, I want to destroy Lashent. And my final Loomian is Specialty Boots Helvantic. I wanted the Toxic type so I can switch into Muck Blast, and it's also a Loomian that has a lot of speed. So this is an offensive variant of a rain team. So, let's see how it's going to do in battle. Alright, we're into battle number 1 with the rain team, and I am playing in rank because I don't really care about my rank anymore. I just got ace, so yeah. I don't have a switch into the Cosmere, which is not very ideal. I actually think the Cosmere can OHKO my Bezeldew, which actually is not very good. That doesn't even mention the fact that I don't have a Spirit type to be immune to Mutagon either. So Mutagon is very bad for my team too, meaning that I can't set up Rain immediately. What I might do is lead off with our Pygo and go for a Zip Zap immunity, because he doesn't have a Zip Zap immunity. So I can play that to my advantage. Plus, I should be able to outspeed the Mutagon, and then I can go into Muriel and do some work. Do I go into this person, though? If I go into Baneki, I can actually live in case that Trumbull sets up a Battle Chime. Problem is I don't have any move to hit this guy. So, this also could be a Banana Split team, so I gotta be very careful for the Drago dying. Do I just bring you because you have Specialty Boots? Although if it's Soul Burst, it'll outspeed this anyway. I don't know. Should I leave? I could bring you behind, but I don't know. Because this is a rain team without Dokomori, so I don't know what to do here. I think I'll just lead with our Pygo and see who he leads with. I feel like he's going to lead with Mutagon. He actually leads with the funny Banana Dolphin, which does not OHKO. So I'm willing to go for a Zip Zap and pivot out. So it goes for Life Drain early. This should not OHKO. At least I don't think it will. It doesn't, meaning that I can switch into Bezeldew for free and pivot out. That's good. I can go into Bezeldew for free, and I could potentially pick up a Feral Blast on my feet. Either that, or I can go for a Dissipate. I have a feeling that this Banfino, I don't know. This Banfino could be anything. That's the thing that is scary. Plus, the rain does help Banfino, so that is something I do gotta be a little careful about. Do I pivot out as it Banana Splits? I don't know. I actually kind of don't know what the play is. I think I'm just gonna Dissipate out. He stays in to Provoke, meaning I can't pivot. Well, that's just great. I can't pivot out, so that's going to make this battle a little bit harder than... I should have just Feral Blasted it. I'll Feral Blast it now. Oh, this sucks. Do I just Levatros it? If I Levatros it, that won't do that much damage is the problem. Is it going to go for Split? I hope it doesn't split. I'll just go for Pharaoh. Yeah! I did split! I knew it! Oh, that sucks. Now Drago comes in for free and just does so much damage. I should have went into Lava. Darn it. Now Drago comes in and clicks Jetstream, or Peace of Mind. He did not do that, though. Instead, he went into Trumbull, trying to set up for the Quick Pounce victory. I can go Wiki Wiki, but it's not necessarily ideal. I could just Hydro Blast it and do damage. You know what? I will do that. Because if it Battle Chimes... Oh, okay. So... I don't think it will quite KO itself. Is it going to win on the spot? I think it looks like it might win on the spot. Yeah, it looks like. Unless I... No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Trumbull. Here we go. Here comes Trumbull. Here comes Trumbull clicking a move. I mean, I could Jolt it as it clicks Quick Pounce, so it's not the end of the world. I think I gotta sacrifice our Pygo here, which sucks, because I kind of need our Pygo in this battle. And I kind of need Bezeldew. I can't sack a Loomian. I don't want to sack Wiki Wiki. Is Wiki Wiki alright to sack? Honestly, I think that's the best play to do, funnily enough. The best play is to sack Wiki Wiki and keep Banana Split on the field. It sucks, but I have Rain Rush Arpaigo, so if I keep that alive, I won't be in the worst position. Trundle's going to go for an attacking move, Rogue Assault. Does a lot of damage. Of course it crits Wiki Wiki. When I use Wiki Wiki, it can't live hits, but when other people do, they do. I see how it is. And the Triumph ability keeps it alive. I can go into Muriel, though, and Muriel does have Jolt, meaning that it is forced to quick pounce. So I'm going into Muriel here. I could Zip Zap out of this position. Game, please. Please don't lag. Okay, I'm in. Okay. Let's see what we do here. I do slip in a Banana Peel, which sucks, but I do have Jolt, meaning I can use Jolt to my advantage as he clicks Quick Pounce. This should OHKO the Trumbull because it is relatively weak on the range side. So, despite it OHKOing Wiki Wiki, it's not the end of the world, and my speed drop has been nerfed, meaning that that's very good. Plus, since he did not click Quick Pounce, yeah, I'm looking pretty good now. Alright, if he goes into Mutagon, I Zip Zap out. He goes into Cosmere to try to claim a body. So, without Wiki Wiki, I'm not going to be able to stall any of the Banana Split shenanigans. I'm going to go for a Shadow Lurk because if he doesn't catch the OHKO, I live the hit. But I feel like he is going to go for Outburst and just try to do as much damage as he can. It might be able to OHKO Muriel because this is a neutral move and this is a full power Outburst. Uh-oh, I'm dead, aren't I? I lived! I'm actually kind of shocked that I lived that. And the Shadow Lurk catches the OHKO on Cosmere. Banana Split being up isn't ideal, but I still get the speed boost from Arpaigo, meaning that I should be able to outspeed Soulburst Dragodyne if the rain is up. There is the Kuda. Still worried about Mutagon. Mutagon is still a little scary. If he has it, I'm just going to Jolt and just try to do as much as I can. So there is some damage to the Dakuda. Venom Slash does catch the OHKO. Unfortunate, but I can set up the rain with Bezeldew, and I can pivot. I can pivot in and out now, which is good. Even with the speed drop, getting the rain back up is ideal, because I can go for pivot and get Arpaigo back into the game. So Dissipate goes for the Venom Slash, will not OHKO, will do a lot though. Lots of damage, but the Dissipate comes in clutch. And I can go into Arpaigo and outspeed the Dakuda. And then we'll see who his last one is. I feel like his last one is either Mutagon or the other guy. I don't know. It's really going to ultimately depend on what his last one is. And how much rain do I have left? I'll have 3 rain turns. So I just spam Zip Zap the rest of the way. He switches into Muta. Okay, his last one is the funny Mutagon guy. Which actually, this is not bad at all. Because I think Arpaigo can clean up. That he's... Oh, that lived pretty well, actually. It's not ideal. It actually lived pretty well. And I don't know if this can live a hit or not. I slip in the Banana Peel, so I still do underspeed this, which is terrible. But, and it is a health up. So this is a tank Mutagon. But, I have Expert Onslaught, so I can click this move with Wave Shell while in the rain does a lot of damage. Okay, not as much as I thought as it clicks Bulk Up. Oh boy. Clicks Bulk Up. Do I click Bulk Up with it, or do I just click it again? This is going to be close because that Health Amulet is actually keeping it alive. I'm going to go for one more, I think. Yeah, let's go for one more. Let's go for one Bulk Up so I can live a hit. Of course, this is a melee defensive variant. He might win this just from this Mutagon. Okay, Bulked Up again. Okay, so we just hit it then. We could go for Primal Slash and try to crit it out of existence. The problem is my Arpaigo cannot beat his Dakuda with Dark Surge. Which is not ideal. I can at least get the rain back up after this play, though. So I get the crit, which is beautiful. I needed that. Bulk up again. Now we just go for Primal Slash and keep trying to go for crits. I don't think +2 is enough to catch OHKOs. So I'm going to go for Primal Slash and try to go for the 1 in 8 chance of going for critical hits. Yeah, I think the 1 in 8 chance is the play here. 1 in 8 chance. Do not get it. Body Crash does a decent chunk. Doesn't quite catch the OHKO. Okay. We'll just Expert Onslaught this time, because this should hopefully get it in range for Zip Zap Arpaigo. Cerebral to live. Cerebral to live. Can Zip Zap Arpaigo win the game is going to be the question. I go back Bezeldew. And I go for Dissipate. I gotta hope Zip Zap's specialty does enough This is basically it. This is basically it. Hit Zip Zap or Pygo do the thing. I'm gonna dissipate out because it's a forced play. Provoke! Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I might have to screw. I should have just attacked it. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Josh, it's okay. You have Dark Surge. Can Dark Surge KO everything else? I just don't know. Oh my god, that might have just done it. That might have just made him win. I don't know. He might have just won the game. I don't know if I click Zip Zap or if I just click Dark Surge. I don't know what to do. Okay, I sold there. I sold there. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, though. He's gonna go Dakuda, isn't he? Although if he does go Dakuda... Oh, he's gonna go Dakuda. If he KOs my other guy... Oh, I sold. Especially if he goes Dakuda now, I sold. Oh, this sucks. Okay. I think I just Dark Surge then. I have to Dark Surge. Because if he does switch into Dakuda, Hydro Blast does a lot. Then I have Feral Blast. I could try to heal. No, he knows. He knows what I have. But it is in range now for at least a Dark Surge. So that's good. It is in range for Dark Surge. I could go for a Feral Blast for damage. He's just going to wait for turns because Mutagon wins. Unless it is bulky. But I'm going to be -1, which will make the Mutagon outspeed, I think. He's going for bulk up because he knows. He knows. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I'm going to lose to the Dakuda. Unless it KOs me now. It has to KO me now. Please don't go for another one. Okay, he KO'd me now. I might have a chance depending on what he collects. I might have a chance depending on what he collects. Okay, Pygo. Dark Surge. Please let the Kuda go down and don't let Mutagon go down. Let the Kuda go down. Please let the Kuda go down. Please let the Kuda go down. Let the Kuda go down. Okay, let the Kuda go down. So there's a shot that a Specialty Goggles boosted Dark Surge is enough to catch it. I am -1 with no speed investment, though. So this is going to be down. It's going to be down to this. And that's if even the Fishman can do enough with Tank up. Alright, here we go. The rain has ended. I don't think I outspeed unless, let's see. This is it. Ball game. Please. This is going to be so close. Did I win? Did I win? Did I win? Please! Yes! Let's go! The Rain Team came in clutch! It's such a volatile way to play! But the Rain Team comes in clutch with Muriel. Let's head into battle number 2. Battle number 2 with Bezeldew, and let's see what you have. Your snack is definitely not the Loomian I want to see today, because I actually don't have a thing for your snack at all. Not to mention that the rest of his team is terrible for this matchup as well. Boy, in this situation, I wish I was the setup Magnify set, but I don't think this is the end of the world. I think I could still play this well. I just gotta watch out for Vengeance boosted Servalan hits, because I don't have anything that can really switch into that. So, you have a bad matchup into that, too. Oh, yeah, this is a horrible matchup for me. It'll be a miracle if we even win this battle. It'll be a miracle. Yeah, I literally cannot hit your snack. I gotta bring Helvantic just to even stand a chance for your snack, and I gotta click Primal Slash on it. So this is not ideal. We're going to lead with Bezeldew and just set up the rain early. Muriel can be so good, too. It is that, and that, and that, and that. Oh my god, this is horrible. Although you could maybe live one of these hits. I want to bring Wiki Wiki, though, because I want to get the chain going. Leads with Lashant. Lashant lead. Whoa, I'm so shocked. Lashant. Whoa, Lashant. Wonder what Lashant's going to do. So is he going to stay in and try to soak Pharaoh? Is he just going to slap off my item? I kind of don't know what he's going to do here. There's a lot of moves he could do. Personally, the best play is staying in and Pharaoh blasting it as it clicks Icicle Traps, which is not great. But hey, I get a lot of damage onto Lashant early, so that's good. That's a 2-hit KO. He doesn't want to stay in because Lashant is Milkshake. So he lives another hit because it's officially... I can never stop Lashant, apparently. Well... Pharaoh Blast again, I don't care. If you stay in, bye-bye Lashant. I would do anything to KO Lashant, but I don't think it dies on this hit, because let's be honest. Okay, it's switched. Switched into Grim. Grim comes in. I could... Pharaoh Blast does do a decent chip, but not that much. What I need to do is I need to switch into either set. I don't know which Gremlin set this is the problem. So I'm gonna go straight Arpygo. And do I just Hydro Blast or do I just Zip Zap out? I kind of don't know, honestly. Poison Barbs come up, not great. I don't have Mysterious Dust as an item. So that is not great. I'm just gonna Zip Zap out and try to... Yeah, let's just Zip Zap out. Zip Zap's to play. If it stays in, it stays in. But I feel like he's gonna switch because he doesn't want to take damage on Gremlin. I feel like he's gonna go Lashant. Your Snack. Okay, your Snack's not the end of the world. Your Snack is surprisingly not the end of the world here. It's like a Zip Zap out of this matchup. Potentially Mudslide Hazards. So I'm gonna go into Wiki Wiki. Take a poison. I am in the rain, and I have Health Amulet, so I can kind of counteract non-toxic poison. So it's not the end of the world. He could get rid of my Health Amulet, though, so it's not necessarily ideal. I could poison your Snack. He is a Health Amulet. Good to know. I think I just Mudslide and just try to get rid of hazards. Either that or throw up a poison. I think throwing up a poison is the play here. So I have a little bit of rain. I'll just throw up a poison as it comes slap down. Nice! Your Snack is now poison, which is nice. As it clicks slap down. Slap down does a decent chunk. Does rain stay up for this turn is going to be the question. No, I don't get rain, unfortunately. I unfortunately do not get rain. And I am forced to go for a chain here. I'm forced to chain with Wiki. Either that or I just go for Mudslide now and just get rid of the hazard. Which, honestly, he baffled first. So it's a speed tie between Wiki Wiki and the other guy. Please don't switch into an air type. Please allow me to get rid of the hazards. Thank you very much. Please allow me to get rid of the hazards. Poison on your Snack puts us into the battle. I don't remember him have... Oh, he has more Fizu. Oh, God, he has more Fizu. He goes into that. That's bad. That's bad if he does. No! Oh. 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 Servlin's fine. Servlin's okay. I mean, it's not great, but Servlin's okay. I get an accuracy increase. Maybe potentially even get a poison. I gotta... Do I just see what attack it clicks? Because if it clicks Mega, I can go... I don't have a switch into Mega. I will go for Dodge first. Just to stall on an attack and see what it does. Because for Mega, I have a free switch, Stampede. It's the Stampede Servlin for some strange reason. Don't know why you're Stampede Servlin, but yeah, it helps you in this situation. So, what am I saying? I'll go into Bezeldew. He switched! He actually switched out into Lashant. Funny Tree comes in, of course it does. Probably going to place Icicle Traps back up, but you know what? If I can get rid of Lashant early... Boy, if he allows me to defeat Lashant, that'll be a worthy trade. Anything to get rid of this stupid Lashant is a worthy trade. So, if he allows me to get rid of it, I will happily take it. If you want Icicle Traps, you need Lashant out of here. Will he allow it, though, is the question. No! I wanted Lashant dead! Celestine comes into Feral Blast, as it will probably set up Barbs. Good thing is that Mystic Tone doesn't work with this. I'm just going to go for the Dissipate. He's going to go for Barbs, so Lair Barbs does come up. Okay. Lair Barbs comes up as I Dissipate into my Funny Lavatros. So Funny Lavatros comes in. Your Snack is poisoned. The thing is, he's going to just do some pivoting nonsense. So do I just go for a Rain Rush boosted hit? Thing is, no Loomians are dead. None of the water types are dead, so I'm going to go for Bulk Up as he goes Your Snack. He's going to switch because he doesn't want to stay in. So yeah, he's going to switch into Your Snack. Yeah, Your Snack comes in. I think that's good is that it will take a little bit of damage, but he's going to baffle out. Probably into Servlin, and then Servlin does a lot of damage, and then my Rain runs out. So it's not necessarily ideal. Oh, he could also Gain Drain too. That Health Amulet being alive is causing some problems. I think I just Primal Slash and do some damage. I think that does still do a little bit more. I want to keep my Shell in case it doesn't slap down. So there you go. That's some nice damage as it baffles. Gain Drain. Okay, so he just Gain Drain. That's fine. Gain Drain's okay here, because does he baffle out is the question. Will he baffle out into something, or will he Gain Drain again? It's going to be the real question. I'm going to bulk up, and that's so I can live a Servlin hit coming in. That's so I can live a Servlin hit. That's for the Servlin play. He could Gain Drain again, predicting that, but he's poisoned. He does go for Slapdown, meaning that I have a +1 attack going into it. So that's not bad. I have a +1 Primal Slash going into it. So he's either forced to Gain Drain again, Or he's forced to switch out altogether. I don't think he's going to switch, though. He doesn't, so that's going to be more damage as it baffles. More damage as it baffles or game drains. He keeps game draining. I don't understand the game drain play. It's stopping Levatros from sweeping, but it's also going to go down the poison in a couple turns. But he's trying... Oh, he's trying to get Servalin in line. Yeah, I got a sack. Yeah, I have a sack alive, though. So yeah, I just go for an expert onslaught. So bye-bye your snack. Your snack's dead. That's his biggest threat out of here, and I still have Levatros at pretty high HP. He goes Servalin. He goes Servalin for a Vengeance boosted hit. He is at pretty high health. Bye-bye, Wiki Wiki, you did your job. Bye-bye, Wiki Wiki, you did your job really well. But you gotta get out of here. You are the weakest link. And I sack a Loomian to Adaptive Assault Servalin. So, I could go back into Bezeldew now. Or I could go Helvantic and just try to nuke it with Thunder Crash. Problem is I don't think it does enough damage. Not to mention that he still potentially has Gremlin. I think the best play is to go Bezeldew and Dissipate out. Get the Rain back up. I think it's going to be the best play. Thing is, Adaptive Assault still does a lot of damage. So I could Hydroblast myself, but I think I want to keep the Rain active. So I'm just going to go for Dissipate here. I feel like he's going to attack again, because I feel like it is his best play. But we'll see. He doesn't attack again, meaning I think our Pygo comes in for free. I Dissipate out into our Pygo, who could do a lot of damage to pretty much everything. I could also go Helvantic and make a play, but I think I'd rather go our Pygo and go for the funny Hydroblast. I gotta watch out for Lashent, though. Lashent is so annoying. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that guy. I mean, I could Frostbeam predicting Lashent, but if I make the wrong predict here, I'm screwed. Gremlin could also live a Hydroblast. So do I predict Lashent coming in? I think I'm gonna do it once. No! That's that darn tree! So if it slaps down, I can Hydroblast. Nope, it clicked Vital, meaning I'm stuck into a move, and yeah, it's bad. Oh, it's horrible! Why didn't I just go for the tree play? The reason why I need to go for Lashent. Because Lashent is that stupid. Just the existence of Lashent is making this battle horrible. Like always! When isn't Lashent being annoying? I have a full team of quad weaknesses for it. It's still just not enough. And he predicted the switch, too. Even better, he predicted the switch. Probably in range for an attack, too. Oh my god, this is horrible. And he predicted the switch. Painful Bash. Well, it's not going to OHKO it, but it'll do at least a lot of damage. A lot of damage, at least. Poison's nice, but it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter, though, because he just goes into funny... He just goes into funny Servalin, and Servalin catches a body no matter what. He just goes into funny Servalin and catches a body. And then I will lose my Rain Rush for the rest of the battle. I will go our Pygo, actually, because if I go our Pygo, he goes Serv. I knew he was going to go funny Servalin. I just did not know what to do against it. What I need to do... This is my last turn of Rain. So I'll go for a Hydroblast here, as it goes for Adaptive, that will KO me. What I need to do is I need to get Rain back up with the other guy on the field and hope I can get enough setups to win. I'm going to need setups if I want to win this battle. So is Servalin going to go for an attacking move again? I'll Dissipate out. He did. Lashent. Celestine. Dissipate out. Leva, you're all I have left, bud. You're all I have left. You're all I have left. The problem is he's just gonna go Flash and Flee and win. I can't beat Servalin and Lashent at the same time, and he knows that. He knows if I catch an OHKO, yeah, he was free to Soul Burst. He was free to Soul Burst, Flash, and Flee there. I had no play. I had no play because he just relies on... I'm out of resources for Servalin. Unless maybe a Hydroblast is enough to KO it. I don't have dodge. I lost Wiki Wiki. If I didn't lose Wiki Wiki, I could maybe stall out the Vengeance turns. But even then, it would have to be on the field for it to happen. So, I do get a bulk up, but that really does not help me at all. He did that intentionally because he knows. And, oh, is Miracle Beam just going to KO me right off the bat? Wait. Who got cleaned? Who got cleared? Who got cleaned? I don't know. Whoever got clean, it's not ideal. That should Oko Celestine at least. Yeah, Celestine is at least dead, but it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what happens at this point. Servalin and everyone else just cooks. Servalin just cooks. I mean, there's nothing else to really say. Lunge, ambush your foe. I wish I'd counterpoise, but I don't think that even helps either. I'll just lunge in case. But he's gonna click adaptive as the thing. Yeah, adaptive is the freest move of all time. Now there's no more rain. Hey, this is one of the times where not having rain could help. Can I get a soft water off and then maybe stall it out? I don't know. Okay, I can get a soft water up. The only way I can win is getting it up. The adaptives again, which that just does too much, but I do get a soft water off. But it really, I'm not going to get enough HP back is the problem. Yeah, it does too much damage. I tried, but it's not enough. And of course, his Lashent's the one that's still alive. Yeah, Lashent is the baneful weakness of a rain team. So, not a bad battle. I was able to make it work, but yeah. That stupid tree! I'm blaming the tree, even though Servalin did all the work. Let's head into battle number 3. Battle number 3 with Rain Team, and let's see what they have. Okay, another Arpygo. Not another Arpygo. Another one of those guys. So yeah, he could click any move. This does look amazing for Rain Team, actually. Although I gotta watch out for Ronsador. I gotta bring you specifically and hope I can live a hit. Or dodge its attacks with you. Or go into you and... I know, I outspeed it with you unless you're Boots. Which one of these Loomians could be Boots? I don't know, any of them could. Jolt Mariel can be good if I play it right. Plus, it can live a Cosmere hit, which is something I did learn. Is Wiki Wiki worth keeping? Yes, because it's free real estate versus that guy and that guy. Is he going to lead Ronsador early, though, is the question. And if he does, do I just go immediate you, do immediate damage, and hope? Or do I go immediate you, do immediate damage? Yeah. I'm going to lead off with Helvantic with specialty boots. It's a very interesting lead, but I'm doing this for particularly the Ronsador checkup, the Ronsador play. He doesn't lead with Ronsador, instead he leads with Fanfino. Fanfino can Tsunami. These guys usually run Clutch Plushie, but I don't care. I'm gonna Baneful Bash it early. It is Clutch Plushie. Bruh. So it's Tsunamis and catches an Oko. Poison! Well, it's dead next turn, so that's good. It's dead next turn. Please live 1. You do live 1. Okay. You do live 1. Meaning, yeah, Fanfino's dead. So, Fanfino's dead early, that's fine. I will happily take that. Tyrex cannot hit Bezeldew other than Thunder Chomp, which, yeah. He does go Tyrex, which does give me a free switch into the funny Bezel guy. Could predict Thunder Chomp, which is not ideal, but I have Bezeldew, who can live at least 1. It's so obvious what I'm doing, though, is the problem. I should have went Wiki, because it's so obvious what I'm doing. Nope, it just went for Vice Jaws, which did nothing. And I could go Wiki Wiki, actually. And would you look at that? I could actually go Wiki Wiki here. And I could start the Herbal Remedy chain. So I feel like he's going to Thunder Chomp and try to do some damage. He did not switch, which says everything. Yeah, he did try to KO Bezel. So now I'm getting healed from Health Amulet and from the Rain, which is awesome for Wiki Wiki. That's what makes Wiki Wiki pretty good for these. I could maybe throw a Poison, but I don't want to do that. Do I just Mudslide and try to get damage? No, I think I'm just going to go for Herbal Remedy. See if he goes into Cosmere. He does go into Cosmere. Good to know. He does go into Cosmere to threaten a KO on something. But since he clicked that, I don't think Outburst ever OHKOs, and even if it does, I could dodge a turn and waste it. Unless this is Bulk Up Cosmere, which if it is, that's terrible for me. Let's see what it does. I hope it doesn't predict the dodge. Nope, went for Judgment. So, I actually live the next hit. Rain, I do waste my Herbal Remedy, which sucks, but I can always use that again later. I can just throw a Poison at it as it clicks Judgment. Does nothing. Absolutely 0 damage. That is actually ridiculous how stupid little damage that is. That is actually kind of stupid how little damage that is. I don't think a crit even KOs me, so I'm going to Herbal Remedy and try to stay alive. This is so stupid! Wiki Wiki is the stupidest Loomian of all time. Just saying that right now. Wiki Wiki is the stupidest Loomian of all time. This should not happen. This should not happen. He could at least stop the pain. He does at least stop the pain. Did he not bring Ronsador? I'm thinking, did he really not bring Ronsador? Do I just poison Gremlin too because I live a hit no matter what? Even if it's an early gash? I mean, this is probably a defensive variant, so you know what? Poison! Force it to slumber! Why not? Poison Barbs comes up. That sucks, but not the end of the world. I can always get rid of him with Mudslide. And I do hit the poison too. Oh, Wiki Wiki, you are ridiculous. You are ridiculous. Yeah, Wiki Wiki's a ridiculous Loomian. Go for Mudslide to get rid of hazards. I don't even care if you slap down. Slap down, I could care less. I mean, just look at how little that does. It's actually crazy how little damage that actually does. Now, do I try to get Rain back up, or do I try to get an Herbal Remedy chain going? Do I even have enough for an Herbal Remedy chain? I don't quite have enough for an Herbal Remedy chain, so I'm going to save this for later. I could go Lava. I don't want to lose my drop. Does it matter if I lose my drop, though? I don't think it... but I could get Vital Jabbed. I kind of don't know what to do here. I'm kind of out of position. I don't want to lose Helvetic because that could be good late game, especially for Ronsador. I think I will go Bezeldew. It's risky, but if I get the Rain up and then go Arpygo, I can Hydro Blast something. Yeah, just keep Bezeldew alive. I don't care about the item getting slapped off. Okay, he just went for Poison Barbs. You know what? That's actually not the end of the world for me. Him going for Poison Barbs is not the end of the world for me. Vital Jab is 100% enough to Oko, so I want to go for... Let's just go Helvetic and just stop the Poison Barbs. If he attacks, good play on him. He probably is going to slap down, get rid of my item. Nope, just Vital. I might live that. Yeah, it's a defensive Grim. Awesome. Defensive Gremlin. So I get rid of Poison Barbs, and that could pretty much give me a free switch. I don't want to die to Sharp Edges. Yeah, he has Milkshake, so yeah. I'm going to switch because I don't want to die to Sharp Edges. He could set out Poison Barbs again. I'm just going to go Arpygo, and then just click Hydro Blast. Just click Hydro Blast for fun. So yeah, the funny Arpygo guy comes in. I lose my goggles, but in this situation, I don't think losing goggles is the worst. I now have 2 turns of Rain that I can exploit, and I know he has a Tyrex. I know he has a Tyrex and a Cosmere. I have 2 turns to exploit Rain. So Hydro Blast is basically free here. Even though I do lose some damage, I'm still going to do a decent amount of damage in the Rain, so it's not the end of the world too much. Goes into Funny Eliguana, which just gets absolutely 2-hit KO'd. Because, yeah, it can't live that well. Yeah, this is actually kind of stupid how good Arpygo is. So yeah, bye-bye Eliguana. You are dead. I mean, I don't know why I brought Eliguana in a Rain team matchup, but okay. You do you. I get to save Arpygo for later. Lavatross is good even without any Expert Onslaught KOs. Cosmere gets its energy back up, meaning that I say that, but it really didn't get that much energy back. It really didn't get much energy back. I can actually go back Wiki. Even if I lose Wiki here, it really doesn't matter because I can send a Herbal Remedy chain. It's actually the more consistent Meteor Smash, which is interesting. It is the more consistent Meteor Smash. I go for a dodge to stall another Poison Tick. There's another Poison Tick to stall out. And him clicking Meteor Smash is just me setting up for Bezeldew to win. Bezeldew comes in, and I dissipate out, and we're looking good. I don't even care if I lose Wiki here. Do I care about losing Wiki? I don't know what his last one is, but I'm just going to Herbal Remedy. If I live, I get it off. If not, then no big deal. I get Rain back up, and then I dissipate back out, which is perfect. And the Cosmere dies in a couple turns, which is perfect. So I go for the... And I have Helvetic in the very back if need be. Meteor Smash might actually catch an Oko here, because keep in mind, Cosmere is pretty good at video games. But yeah, I just dissipate out, and I just go into funny Arpygo guy. If Bezeldew survives this, then we're in the best situation possible. Gremlin, nah. Ain't happening. Ain't allowing it. Dissipating out. Boy, Bezeldew's so good. It's a very good range setter, because it could dissipate out, and it could set up teammates like Wiki Wiki so well. Now, Arpygo's in. I can go for Hydro Blast. And Hydro Blast is basically free. Nothing else to really say here. Hydro Blast is basically free. The biggest thing that is a little concerning if he has Boots on Rouncedor or Boots on the other guy. Boots Cosmere could be a little scary. Any of those two Loomians with Boots is a little scary. Even then, though, I'm Rain Rush or Pygo. I should be able to just outspeed. And since he slapped off my gloves earlier, Dark Surge is enough to... Oh, oh, it is Boots. But it did not Oko. Thank God it did not Oko. It was a Nimble Specialty Boots Cosmere. It was that. I'm shocked it actually outsped that, honestly. But hey, it's gone. I don't care how it's gone. It's gone. So, Lavatross would have lived one anyway. Oh, yeah. You lose basically everything that's left. You just lose the Bezeldew straight up. But that's going to be it. Hydro Blast from our Pygo to call the game. So we go 2 for 3 in ranked play versus ranked. With the ranked. Pygo caught 4 KOs. Oh, yeah. Rain teams are still good. Our Pygo is so good in rain. And I feel like Wiki Wiki is so good in rain, too, because it gives you a defensive Loomian that can heal your Loomians back, which is really good. That's kind of the biggest flaw for rain teams. They can't heal HP back. But with Bezeldew pivoting out and Wiki Wiki sending healing chains, they're so good. I think rain teams might be the best weather right now. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showcasing rain teams and Bezeldew, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye!